Hey, you know who it is. It's your boy Shooter the Investor, and I'm checking in for the gang. And gang, I got a hot one for y'all. Little unorthodox. We're not talking about crypto. Aye. Yeah, we're going to talk about some stock plays, and not just any type of stock plays. We're going to be talking about AI, and I ain't talking about Allen Iverson. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. Yeah, that key buzzword that everyone's been hearing about. It's a hot topic right now. I remember when the metaverse came out, that was hot, and now AI is hot. And it should be, because it's part of Web 3.0, and you should be up to date, in the know about what's going to happen in the future of the internet, right? The next generation of the internet, Web 3.0, will consist of blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, metaverse, NFTs, AI, VR. Hey, don't take my word for it. Go do your own research. I'm just here providing you with the information so you can be up to date and then make the best play, or make the best situation for you with the information in regards to your investing. So we're going to talk about my list that I came up with, the best AI stock plays for 2023. And I'm not telling you to buy or sell, hold any of these plays. I'm just giving you some, let's just say I'm giving you a little push to the watering hole so you can go drink yourself. You did, giving you the information so you can go do your own fishing, right? Is it better to give a man all the fish you can eat, or a fishing rod? It's better to give him a fishing rod so you can feed your own self and family. You dig? Anyways, I digress. I am not a financial advisor. Please note that. Anything that I am talking about is for education, entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. I repeat, do your own research. These are plays that I might be potentially holding in my stock portfolio, even though y'all know I'm more so on the crypto side, but I do trade options. So that disclaimer is out of there, letting you know right now, some of these particular stocks that I'm talking about, not necessarily in my portfolio, but I have kids. So therefore I buy stocks for them because they can hold it. So by the time they turn 18, they lit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna do it. Anyways, that's enough of that. Hope everyone's well. We're gonna pull up the chart right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me pull up the chart. Excuse the dark screen. Let me change that real quick. I think we lit. All right, cool. So the first thing that you see here is Adobe. And I don't want to go through all these particular charts or whatever the case may be, and then just talk about it. We're gonna look at all the charts. I'm gonna go through a few, but I want to give you my top and my personal opinion. Now, the first one on my list is Adobe. If you're not familiar with Adobe, you wildin', you living on a rock. I don't know what it is all about, but don't worry. Adobe makes software for content creation, marketing, data analysis, document management, and publishing. So their flagship products is their Creative Cloud. So if you're out there creating videos, Photoshop, I know you heard of Photoshop, Lightroom, what else? Adobe Premiere Pro, Creative Cloud stuff, right? It's a lot of other ones too. They are the creators of this software that a lot of content creators, such as myself, use to edit videos, photos, etc. And so basically what they announced last year with their new AI and their machine learning, their ML, they're expanding their capabilities, experience of their cloud products, and be able to use more AI technology, artificial intelligence, to make your content creation a lot easier. So that's what they're dibbling and dabbling into. And you can expect that with a lot of these companies trying to make it easier. As you can see, if you ever use Blender, Blender is a 3D modular software technology or software, and they have now just released the AI patch into their software where you can pretty much use artificial intelligence to do more movements. If you ever used Blender before, Blender is not easy software, not at all to use. I've used it. I'm not going to say I'm super efficient in it, but it is not the most friendliest software to use when it comes to making 3D models, 3D characters, etc., especially if you're trying to get them to be animated. So they use the AI technologies to make it animated. I say all that to say this: Adobe is in the same sense of making it a lot easier when you're creating your video content, Photoshop, Lightroom, After Effects, etc., more so using with the AI technology to help you become more efficient, right? In all so many words, be more efficient. So that's Adobe. That's their plans in the AI space. Another stock play or corporation that you definitely should be watching out for is Google, obviously, right? Google, you're looking at some of the big companies out there, Google, Amazon. When we're talking big companies, you know they got their hand in a pot. Google definitely trying to turn it up a notch since Microsoft has revealed that they've been working with OpenAI. And if you don't know who OpenAI is, they are the creators of the most famous chatbot right now. And we're talking about ChatGPT. They've been working with them since 2019. So in turn, Google has released Bard, um, their like Chat GPT, and they've kind of forced it, right? With all the popularity of Chat GPT being one of the most biggest social platform or applications to get 100 million followers in like 5 days. It's breaking records. Google felt the pressure and they put out Bard, and it really didn't go well. That's the thing about it, is like, yeah, you want to be first, but if you're second, you just don't want to force it. And I think they totally force it. But they are redefining Bard. They are coming out with other products as well too. So be on the lookout for Google and their AI space with their chatbot. I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing other things as well too, because chatbots are just not the only AI technology out there. It's just more so the most favorable one right now. So be on the lookout for Google. Definitely a company you should be watching. Google in general, I mean, they're owning the freaking almost everything. You want to make sure you keep a lookout on Google and see what they're going to do. Amazon, and believe it or not, Amazon been using AI for quite some time now in their warehouses right now. So they're delivering AI and ML services infrastructure through Amazon Web Services, which Amazon Web Services is the #1 cloud service over Google Cloud, believe it or not. You can do your research, fact check me on that. I'm standing on it. ASW is the #1 cloud services in the game. So their e-commerce giant is also using AI in their own online store to make product recommendations for Alexa, the virtual assistant, Echo devices, and AI power. Also, if you haven't noticed, there was an article came out that they're starting to use a palm reading technology to allow you to check out at certain locations as well too. So be on the lookout for Amazon. Like I said, they're already using little artificial intelligence robots in their what are they called? The um, fulfillment centers. There's clips on the internet as you see all these little robots just bringing these packages, getting them swiped, signed, and it's crazy, man. Crazy. I'm here for all of it. The next one, and I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. It's a Chinese company. I call it the Baidu. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but they're a tech company, and it's Baidu. Chinese tech company. They are like Amazon and Google had a baby, it would be this Chinese tech company. They are operating as the largest search engine in China to date. They announced they will be using AI chatbot this March coming up. Their chatbots will be known as Ernie. Yeah, like Ernie from, was it the Muffet Babies? Bert and Ernie. So the bot not only will speak in their foreign tongue or their native tongue, it also would be able to type in English, and different tongues in Chinese as well too. So that's pretty dope. So they're going to be using that. Be on the lookout for them. Their ticker symbol is BID. And we'll look over the chart as well too. Like I said, I still got this Adobe chart up. Another company that I like very much so is C3AI. I've been a fan of C3AI for a minute now. If you've been in the Discord, you know we've been on AI already. We've been collecting off the FOMO buying. We straight. So we've been collecting off of AI a minute ago. So, but anyway, C3 AI provides SaaS. SaaS is software as a service. So it's SaaS applications to develop, deploy, and run enterprise scale AI applications. So they're going to be offering purpose-driven software suits for supply chains, organizations, and optimization, energy efficiency as well too. So being on the lookout for C3 AI. They're going to be a major player as well too, and they're also going to be bringing solutions in the financial services, oil and gas. Got their hands in a lot of different industries for sure. Right now, they're trading pretty cheap, and we'll check the chart right now. They also have a partnership with Alphabet, also known as Google. Together, the companies are developing a new AI application using Google Cloud infrastructure and resources. I don't know what that particular project is called. be on the lookout for it. The applications, excuse me, be on the lookout for it. Another key player, in my personal opinion, is going to be IBM. Yeah, the old school IBM. If you know anything about IBM's been working with Watson Robotics for a while now. Watson Robotics is responsible for creating Sophia. If you're not up to game, Sophia was the first robot on the out here in the world really kicking it. Like, she been doing big shit for a long time. Meaning Sophia's been over like 13 different covers. And I talked about Sophia in my fetch.ai crypto video. Go check that out. I'm gonna put the card right here. But IBM has partnered up with Watson, their products is Watson, which feeds Sophia. And again, Sophia is one of the most popular robots. Like, this chick was on Jimmy Fallon. She's been in NATO meetings, graced the cover of Vogue. Man, she's been everywhere, and she's 500,000 on social media. And now they created 2 more robots who are known as her sisters. So IBM, definitely watch out. IBM, Hanson Robotic, and Fetch AI all partnered up together. They're going to be also doing AI and ML services to help customers make a better decision on more money. Your portfolio, Watson AI, as I mentioned, Watson AI solutions include AI applications that improve customer service while cutting costs, predicting outcome, and automated workflow process. That's important when you're looking at like, what is the word? What is it? Logistics, or just like e-commerce or whatever the case may be. Like, keeping record of like what's in stock, what's out of stock, whatever the case may be. Like, that's a hard job. If you've never done it before, worked the back room, etc., it is hard. You got to be precise. So when you're starting using these robots and this software, these applications, these algorithms or whatever, that kind of helps. Now, some may say, well, this is going to take away from the men and women's jobs and everything. That could be the case, but I also look at it as going to enhance and make it easier. My counter react to that when people say that is that then you need to start getting certified in these areas or starting to become an SME. Make yourself valuable, right? Learn the system. Don't fight against it, because guess what? In 94, when the internet was being created, people fought about that, thinking that was just going to be a fad and that it wasn't going to happen. And boom, we had the big tech boom in 2000, 2001. So don't fight about it. We're given an opportunity, and I say them, the people that are designing this, giving us opportunity to learn about it now. You should be learning about the Web 3.0, AI, all this stuff now, so you can find where you fit in. And so when it does happen, you're not like, oh my God, I'm about to lose my job. No, it's more so like, oh my God, I know how to use this technology, because it's going to happen. This technology is happening. It is what it is. Our parents thought they was going to use the typewriter forever, and boom, here's the internet. I digress. So check them out. Microsoft, we already know about Microsoft. They've been partnered up since 2019 with OpenAI. They have the chat bot. They just put in more billions. One thing about it, though, 2 things for sure. Understand this. And I'll get off my soapbox. It's between Microsoft and Google. They are racing to see who controls the data. Microsoft is already talking about it. And you saw Jeff Bezos and them. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. They're trying to take this data, and I'm not talking about Microsoft itself. I'm just talking about these big tech heads are trying to take this data and start to implement it into these different devices for the brain, robots, and etc. Who controls the data will control the AI race. Be on the lookout. I'm telling you this not to scare you. I'm telling you this that is opportunities in some of these plays. I'm not saying all the plays I'm talking about in the stock market or even crypto are going to pop. But the big dogs, they pumping a lot of money in research and development. They're trying to control the data. We'll have another video about that. Anyway, I digress. Microsoft OpenAI, ChatGPT. We already know they got an exclusive partnership, multi-billion-dollar investment. They're pumping in more billions, man. And they're going to be accelerated through the Azure cloud computing platform. So be on the lookout. The next one on the list, one of my favorite companies of all time. I'm hands down. I'm locked in. My kids are locked in on this company is nvidia. The big dog chip. I can say chip maker now because they're now making chips. They are making high performance microchips that will power AI softwares and their services. Now, you understand NVIDIA is the big dog when it comes to GPUs. Now they then got into the chip game. We wanted to see that. The Biden administration wanted to see more US-based software, hardware companies create more chips so we can stop outsourcing from our counterparts from overseas. When NVIDIA is jumping in there head first, no rubber attached, and they just going straight in there and they're pumping out these chips to service AI. So when we're talking about the big picture, right? I mentioned some of these companies. How are they going to get their power? Hey, yo, NVIDIA, y'all got some chips for us? Yeah, we got them chips. Yeah, we can get it for the low. Oh, I got a little wholesale price for you. We'll send it over. Send the money over. Woo. You see what I'm saying? So these companies I'm talking about, they're going to need chip power. They're going to need GPUs. They're going to need servers. Adobe. Another company we're going to talk about, Oracle. Google Amazon Web Service, they're going to need hardware. NVIDIA, be on the lookout for NVIDIA and their counterpart that I didn't add on the list, but you should definitely be looking out for AMD as well too. Throwing that out there. Speaking of Oracle and NVIDIA has came to a deal, a collaboration where they're going to be creating chip systems and software using the Oracle Cloud infrastructure. Web 3.0 is going to require a lot of servers, a lot of storage for data. It's going to require a lot. NVIDIA is making partnerships with the right companies. Hey, you know, you ever heard of them knock on wood? I'm just saying. And speaking of Oracle, let's bring it up. Oracle providing cloud computing infrastructure, software, and hardware, including the AI capability of Oracle Cloud infrastructure. As I mentioned, they partner up with NVIDIA to expand their AI capabilities to offer to enterprise customers. Who are enterprise customers? We're talking about Tesla, who is partnered with who? NVIDIA. Why? They create their GPUs. Are they going to be creating their chips? Be on the lookout for that, right? Something to think about. I believe Tesla is trying to create their own chips. Don't quote me on that. Do your own research, but something to think about it, right? Who came first, the chicken or the egg? Obviously, both of them needed each other, right? Palantir. It's one of my favorite companies as well, too. This is a big AI company that works with the government, military in branches, such as the Army. They signed a big deal with the Army a few years ago. They operate AI data mining platforms for the government agencies, enterprise, and businesses. Gotham, which is Pilatar's government platform, finds patterns and finds pattern and data so intelligence teams can locate and respond to terrorist threats. This is unconfirmed. Source says Gotham played a role in capturing Osama bin Laden in 2011. Unconfirmed source, but they might have had a play in it. Something to think about. If that's the case, it's a powerful AI tool. AI is not new. AI has been around for a while. Like I said, Sophia was one of the first robots, if you didn't know. So those are my top stock plays that you definitely look into. Rewind this video, pause it, take notes, write them down, go do your own research. Now, if you're not into buying these individual stocks, that's fine. They actually have some AI and machine learning funds like ETFs out there. I'm going to give you a couple of them. I'm going to give you the ticker symbol. The first one is BOTZ, BOTZ. BOTZ owns about 43 global stocks within its ETF sector for AI adaptation. So check them out. You have Robo, ROBO, owns about 80 stocks that are advanced robotics and AI innovations in their portfolio. You have IRBO, which is the most diverse in all these AI funds with 118 holdings as of February of this year. Roughly half are U.S. companies, but they're also double digits exposed to China as well too, and Japan. And then you have none other than Kathy Wood's ARKQ, ARKQ, invested in 30 to 50 companies that develop and support autonomous transportation, robots, automation, 3D printing. We talked about 3D printing and crypto, energy storage, and space. These are 4 funds that if you don't want to buy these individual companies, they might fit your budget a little better. You can get exposed to a lot more other companies. When you buy ETFs, you're buying one share of that ETF, but you're being exposed to multiple different stocks, meaning Prime example, like let's say IRBL, right? They have over 118 holdings. If I buy one share, that means I'm getting a small percentage of those 118 holdings. Kind of like buying SPY or triple Qs. Another stock company that I did not mention, but you should pay attention to in the AI space is Tesla. Tesla, you should definitely be watching Tesla. They're definitely going to be using the NVIDIA. They're using the NVIDIA GPUs in there as well. You already know they got autonomous driving as well. They're going to be collecting that data and using that data and turning it using artificial intelligence to make a better, smart EV car. In my personal opinion, do your own research. Tesla, add that to your list. All right, let's look into some charts real quick, man, before this video gets super long. So we're looking at Adobe right now. We know the stock market has been up and down. We've currently been doing a sell-off, and we got a nice little rally here, a little recovery rally from this portion of the sell-off. Adobe's trading roughly about $320 as the time of recording right now. Obviously, the stock market is closed. This is a weekend recording, so the stock market is closed right now. So they're actually down from this off the weekly chart. They're down. Let's see, 3 weeks. Been in the red right now, so you can catch them on a discount. Not telling you to buy or sell. I would feel more comfortable with looking at this swing low right here around the 270 mark, right? 270 or even at 280. Drop you alert right there. You ain't got to watch the chart. Drop you alert. See if it pulls back to that demand zone area and see if you can get it for an even better discount. Now, I mentioned C3 AI. It's on a nice little burner right now. Up over, let's see, since that low, up over 200%. That means if you had $100, you up 200%. Overall gross, you up $300. I mean, you made $200 being up over 200%. So that's a 3x on your money. Pay attention. Now, look, you can see at one point this thing was ringing bells, up over $180 something per share, as low as about $10 to $8, I want to say, and it's sitting comfortably at $22.41. Something to look at. One of those ones for sure. It's been ripping ever since crypto AI has been taking off. This thing has been ripping up over 200%. AMD, I mentioned them slightly. If you're picking up the video, you want a cheaper alternative, AMD is not a bad as well. It's the little brother to the semi sectors of NVIDIA. Definitely pay attention to numbers. They make chips already. They make GPUs, et cetera, and et cetera. Amazon been, Amazon split ever since the split has been kind of like down. It's under $100. It got as low as $80. My kids got Amazon. They got plenty of Amazon between the both of them. I do believe in the next 10 years, Amazon will get back up to that $2,000 range. It may be in 5 or 10 years or something. Like, I'll say 10 years to be on the safe side. I spoke about Kathy Wood's ARK. Here it is right now. It's currently trading at $48.50. Kathy Wood's been getting a lot. She's been getting beat up in the media. Ever since, she was one of the first investors to talk about getting into Tesla back in the day. And so she was right. So she looked like this golden child. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. When you're right, they love you. But when you're wrong, they'll crucify you. And so she's been catching mad hands in the media. But she has a solid ETF that you should definitely check out. It's reasonably priced, $48.52 right now. Here's the one that I couldn't pronounce. I'm gonna call it Baidu, like Erica Baidu. You dig? So Baidu right now trading at $132.51. And if I pronounce it wrong, let me know in the chat, man. Let me know. Man, got me out here sounding crazy in the streets. But this one's been on a burner, man. One thing about the Chinese stocks, man, I'm kind of worried about. Living in the States here, trading against Chinese. Once the Chinese government feel like you making too much money, man, they be throwing all types of sanctions and regulations, and like they be putting violations and all types of stuff, man. So it's kind of shaky dealing with them because their government's so involved over there with their price action, man. It's crazy. So be cautious, man. Be super cautious when you're trading Chinese stocks. I don't have nothing against Chinese stocks or nothing. I just want to let you guys, and just being transparent, just be cautious, man. I know people on YouTube who probably speak about these different Chinese companies. They're not telling you about this stuff. I want to tell you, just be transparent. Just be super cautious, man. Super duper cautious. That goes for like Alibaba, Neo, all that stuff. The government over there plays around too much, and they'll be quick to throw a sanction on that company and just to get more money, like for real. Like, I'll give you a story and I'll get back to it. I used to do clothing. I dealt with the Chinese over there. I just recently got hit up on WhatsApp from my old manufacturer. She was asking me, hey, have I ever been interested in getting merch, which I am, because I want to definitely make some merch for you guys. And she was just like, sorry I haven't been in touch, but the Chinese is throwing shot, like they want more money and also so many words. And I would pull up the WhatsApp, but I don't want to put her info like out there. But she was just saying like they want more money. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Anyways, I digress. Bots, that's the other ETF currently trading at $23.24. And it's been on a burner as well, too. Just like along with all. Sorry, guys, I got something I got an eyelash in my eye. And I'm not stopping this video and recording this, but I'm not editing this out either. It's raw and uncut. You already know how I'm coming. They've been on a burner as well, too. Let's see. They came up about 50% since this little AI run. So definitely be checking them out. They had an all-time high about $39. So worth to look at. Google, you already know what Google's doing, man. Holding steady on the ultimate trend line here. Been consolidating heavy, trading about $89. To get Google for $89, in my personal opinion, is a steal. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I know this video is long and there's a lot of plays on this list, but we'll do some technical analysis. We can break down these companies one by one at a later date. I just want to give y'all the information. IBM has been pretty much trading sideways for like since June of last year. Like they really haven't been affected by this. I mean, if you look at it, they have been pulling back, but since June, they've been pretty much consolidating. You get little pops here and there. That's pretty good to see, but they're currently trading about $130.57. And within this sideways trading $154. Not bad. Kind of, I don't like buying stuff that's traded sideways. I like to see some type of direction. With any of these plays, always dollar cost average. Never throw your whole wad at it. Never throw the whole thing at it. Take it easy. Smart investing. This is IRBO, another ETF that I mentioned. This is Robotics Artificial Intelligence ETF, currently trading at $29.41. You can see it's been on a run from $22 all the way up to about $32. And then now it's doing a price correction, as you can see here. The high on this is about $52. Microsoft been holding steady on a weekly trend, as you can see, bounced off the 200 SMA. Currently trading at $249.22 and look like it might get some room to the bottom. So you might can catch this on discount. Look at this swing low here for a better price. And you might want to switch that to the daily to see if there's any other swing lows. My personal opinion. MU or Micron Technology. Now I didn't mention this, but you should definitely go do some research on Micron Technology as well too. They're trading about $58.18. Again, solid consolidating trading for a while here on the weekly. Maybe it might pull back here and do a triple bottom. It has a double bottom here already at $48. Maybe if we continue to sell off, it creates a triple bottom. We got a head and shoulders going on here, shoulder, head, shoulder. Maybe it might come down here and resurface. I don't know. We'll do a deeper technicals later. Nvidia, my favorite by far trading company when it comes to trading options. I love trading Nvidia options. Super volatile. I love volatility trading. It's fun to me. Over up 123%. Currently trading at $232.86. I refilled my daughter's bags when this thing pulled down to almost $100. So they sitting pretty. We hold NVIDIA until it turned all the way up. I think personally, NVIDIA probably 10 years is $1,000 stock. They the king of the semiconductors, baby. It is what it is. And they making their own chips now. They're going to be major players, man. Oracle, that's my opinion. Oracle's trading roughly about $88.60. All-time high about $106, and they've been on an elevation run as well too, up over 50%. Salute to Oracle. Cloud computing service. We need data to be storage, big storage. Storage is going to be key with Web3. Pay attention. Palator. Palatorian? I don't know. Probably pronounced that wrong. Trading about $8.09, all-time high about $44. One of my favorites. This is the one in particular that's been working with the government agencies with the Gotham platform. Definitely something to pay attention to. A lot of these government agencies are creating unmanned aircraft, right? The drone projects and stuff like that. Artificial intelligence is going to be incorporated in that. And I'm not saying that because I know a fact, but I'm saying that in the sense of AI is going to play a role in a lot of government agencies' software for intelligence, counterintelligence, cybersecurity, etc. Be on the lookout for that as well too. Good cheap play, low risk, high reward potential, right? Do your research before you get into it. Robo, another ETF trading roughly at $51.89. It's been on a decent run from $39 all the way up to $55. All-time high, roughly about $72. Up above the 200 right now, so that's a good sign. We might see still some pullback. Might even get some. We got a little double bottom action here, broke that. Let's see what happens, right? If you come in, always come in light. And then finally on my list is Tesla. Tesla crushing through a lot of these previous demand zones, retesting in a supply zone as well. Currently trading at $196. We bought more of this as well too when it broke down to $100 for my girls, and so we sitting pretty almost double the money off that dollar cost average as well. So those are my stock plays. Rewind this video, take notes, go do your own research. It's very key. Do your own research. I've done the research for me. I know I kind of like sped through these, but I at least want to give y'all a little push to the water before, and then not force you drink, but to push you to the water to see if you want to drink. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your hard-earned work money. You make the decision. Be the CEO of your dollar. Remember, every dollar that you have is an employee. You need to put your employees in place to make you more money, because that's what it's all about. We play in the long game. And for anybody who's trying to play the short game, make sure you join the Discord, because I trade options. Majority of most of the time I'm trading options on SPY, the triple Qs, or the TQs. But a lot of these plays that I mentioned, I do trade options on. Amazon, Google, nvidia, and Tesla, my top 4 that I like to trade off of. But if you join the Discord, definitely going to be adding more. I talk about long options and short options, day trading, etc. I'll break it down, show you how I do my strategy. The link is in the bio for that. Anyways, this is my stock. I haven't talked about stocks in a minute, man. I've been talking about crypto like crazy, man. I feel like I'm back at home. If you don't know, I was Wall Street shooter. I was always on stocks. I did crypto, didn't really talk about crypto on the channel. And yeah, man, I feel good just being back at home talking about the stocks, man. You know, investing. I love it. I love it, all of it. Stocks, crypto, real estate, all that stuff. And we'll get more into my portfolio bag. It's bigger than crypto, bigger than stocks. We'll talk about the real estate, talk about the season tickets, all that type of stuff, man. I'm gonna give you different opportunities, in my opinion, that can create you some passive income, because that's what it's here about. Sharing information, baby. I'm not holding nothing around. I'm super transparent with y'all. I'll let you know if it's a failed investment. I'm gonna let y'all know. Let you know why. But we take risks, because without the risk, we can't make them M's. You dig? And I'm trying to be decamillionaire, man, in a couple of years. You know what I'm trying to be up there. You feel me? Anyways, man, I love y'all. I hope you learned something at this time. Please give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and share and like this video. Leave a comment, man. Let's have some grown man conversations. You know what I'm saying? In the chat. Let's have some grown man conversations. Oh, and the troll that jumped on one of my videos and was like, "Oh, you're throwing up gang signs in your thumbnail. That's unprofessional." Blah blah blah. And I told you, never assume. What made you think I was throwing up gang signs, sir? What made you think that? I'm sitting nice over here, my boy. Never banged in my life. Don't be weird in the chat, because I got time and I make time. And I told you, I'm quick with the replies. And so I gave him a little something, then I blocked him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, then we're not going to sit there with the negative energy, man, talking crazy. And I shouldn't even address it here, but I'm letting you know as an example. Don't get under my videos talking stupid. Y'all already know how I'm coming. You dig? Gang signs. Weirdo. Anyways, it's your boy, Shooter and Investor, and I checked in for the gang. I checked in for the gang, my family. You are my gang. I love y'all. Together, we going to get this bread. It's your boy. Peace. I'm out. That boy came on my page talking stupid. I sure let him know, though. I had time. I made time.